I guess another important one would be to teach. You have all this experience, this wisdom, this knowledge. If it dies with you, then who did you help?
Situational awareness. You see something that could potentially go a certain direction that you don't want you or your family involved with, get out of that situation right then. Don't wait to see if something may happen. What's up, Internet? Turn 1776 here with Joey. We're going to talk about 5 things, skills, survival skills, yada yada, that every dad should know. You got 3 kids. How many kids you got?
5.
5. All right.
Wow.
Ages?
19, 18, 13, 10, and 8. First try, baby. Let's go.
I've got 3. I got a 21-year-old, a 19, and an 18. Did you fart?
No.
Oh, that was me. Sorry. So, survival, 5 skills that every dad should know. In terms of maybe dealing with your family, passing on to your kids. There's no script.
No.
Off the top of the head.
5 skills.
So what's number 1 for you?
Be a man. Lead your family. That is 1. All right? You've got to be the leader. You've got to be a man. A lot of us have gone soft over time because our lives are comfortable. Our lives are easy. We've lost the calluses on our hands, metaphorically speaking, all right? And some of our muscle. And we allow a lot of things that our fathers or grandfathers would not stand for. And I think a lot of that old school mentality is important. There's a lot of give and take, but men as a whole, I think everyone would agree, have gone a little soft. So be a man. That is the number 1 in my book, because everything else can kind of follow that. If you have all those skills and you don't know how to put them into action, then it's a waste.
Yeah.
You know, another one is shelter. And they're not much different than survival skills you would need for yourself, but you're gonna have to put a roof over your family's head, over your children's head. All right, they're not free-range chickens. All right, you know, in any survival situation, whether you're just keeping your place in shape or starting completely over, you need to know how to do that. I hope you never have to use that skill, but use your hands. Work with your hands. Make something.
Learn by screwing up.
Yeah, the hard way.
Yeah.
Life is a non-stop trial and error.
So, know when to back off. I'll start with that one. Some men, we want to fix everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's the get out of my way mentality.
You're doing it wrong.
Let me do it. You know, you're doing it wrong. You got to learn when to back off with that, because it's going to instill in your kids or the people around you, even if they're not your kids, that they don't need to do it. They don't need to know it. So at some point, they're going to need to know it. They're going to need to do it, and they're going to be freaking lost, right? Unless they just learn by watching, which I think attention spans have gone out that freaking window and took a left into a freaking swamp and never came out.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know when I was growing up, I constantly was watching my dad. When we were driving somewhere after a few trips, I would know how to get there.
Yep.
You tell a kid now.
Turn at the church.
Yeah. You tell a kid now to go to somewhere you've been with your kid 100,000 times, they ain't got a freaking clue, because they've been staring at a phone or a tablet the whole trip. They don't even know what their surroundings are, right?
Yeah.
But
my kids don't know what county they're in.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. Not saying we're perfect at this, right? My oldest kid, is sitting right across the table from us. You just got to know when to back off, when to let them spread their wings. Even your wife in some instances, right?
100%.
My dad recently passed. My dad handled literally everything.
Yeah.
My mother, just like that, doesn't have my dad around. And her first year has been rough because she's having to figure out all the things that dad would just handle. And that's us as men. We just want to handle it. Right?
It's easier.
So you need to spread your knowledge even to your wife, your significant other, your partner, whatever the crap you want to call it, right? What happens if you're gone, right? Are they going to be able to handle the things that you were handling? So know when to back off and give some space and some reins and some responsibilities to the younger and to your partner in crime, be that a wife or whatever.
Your team, be a team player, you be team captain. Or the coach, or whatever. Yeah. I guess another important one would be to teach.
Yeah.
You have all this experience, this wisdom, this knowledge. If it dies with you, then who did you help?
Yeah.
Teaching would be another one, and I'm big on teaching. I don't know why I didn't say that first go.
It's starting to come, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I put you under the gun, man.
Yeah. I'm a dad of 5. I'm a coach of a lot more than that. Teaching
Football,
is
right?
huge. Yes.
Football.
And I've been with both of my sons and their teams, and I've been with all those boys since kindergarten and first grade, and some of them are in 8th grade now.
Yeah.
And, my youngest one is in 5th grade now, and those are my boys too. They belong to someone else, but
Yeah.
you got to teach them. If you don't teach them and you just let them go and try to figure it out for themselves, it's not easy. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
So share that knowledge.
Teach them, not do it for them.
Yes.
Right.
That's part of backing off and spreading their wings.
Yeah.
That's a huge one.
Look at the mess you made in my truck. Why are you so messy? Goodness. That boy eats like Cookie Monster.
Situational awareness. Guys, when you are, especially in an unfamiliar area, but definitely still in familiar areas, don't get lax on keeping your head on a swivel. And I'm not talking about you being an absolute freaking freakazoid scared to death that something's going to go down in any moment. But the problem is when things pop off in whatever scenario you want that to be, situational awareness is going to give you a few more seconds or edge or maybe minutes.
You may not have to make a decision in a snap of a finger. You may have 3 already made.
Yeah.
And then you're following a plan versus making
Right.
a split decision that'll
Yeah.
save your ass one day.
Yeah, because things happen out there, man. It's a crazy world.
Yeah.
Like in an urban environment, you might have a whole different tactic than you would in a rural environment. But when you're in a restaurant, can you see well?
Can you see the door?
I want to be in the corner, dark lit, candle lit dinner. No, I want to be where I can see exits. I can see who's coming and going. I want my back up against the wall, so to
Yep.
speak, so that I got peripheral. Just in case, man, because there's freaking crazy people out there. There's things that's happening. When you're walking down the street with your family, or keep your group together. Let everybody know, hey, I'm the top dog here. Y'all stay with me. And if I say come here, it means come here. It doesn't mean, hey, I need you to come over here when you're ready. It means come here. Situational awareness is not, thinking that you're Rambo and you're doing whatever and you're some tactical minded guy that knows
Most
how to
of it's
handle
common
it.
sense.
It's common sense.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
It's okay to judge people.
Yeah. Go
Let's
with your
face
gut.
it.
That's why
Go
you
with
have
your
it.
gut. If you see something that could potentially go a certain direction that you don't want you or your family involved with, get out of that situation right then. Don't wait to see if something may happen. Just be like,
It's time to
we
go.
probably shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's do something different. Let's take a different route or something like that. Let's make a different plan. And that's okay. It's not you being prejudiced of any particular thing, person, event, whatever. It's just, hey, this isn't the time, this isn't the place, this isn't the right thing that my family could be around. This seems a little bit sketch. Let's bounce. It's okay to do that. I don't care who you are, because crap happens. I mean, you look at
Every day.
what was it? Was it New
day.
Year? What was it when that dude just ran amok in that city or whatever and running over people in that truck or whatever?
Onto Bourbon Street, evading a parked police car, then speeding down 3 blocks, people scrambling to get out of the way. And tonight we are seeing the faces of some of the 14 people who were killed and hearing from their families.
Is
Oh, it was a parade. It was a parade.
Is situational awareness going to make me think some dude's going to come running down through there in a truck? Absolutely not. Like, I'm not going to be able to predict that, right? But you got to think about certain things. Like me personally, I'm not going to big, huge events with tons of people like that, and it's not going to happen. I'm just not going to be there. I'll watch it on TV. I think it's cool. I think it's great. If you like to do that stuff, have at it. But if you're in an area and it's packed and you can't move around, like, what are you going to do if something like that happens? Like, I want to be somewhere where I can at least got some
putting
space.
yourself in harm's way.
Right. So situational
for
awareness.
pleasure or not, that's putting yourself in harm's way.
So the situational awareness thing isn't like predicting the future. It's putting yourself in a position that you can make a decision.
Yeah.
If you're crammed with a bunch of people up against a barricade next to a road on a sidewalk that doesn't have like trees in the sidewalk or something, I mean, that's another roadway for a maniac to come through. I don't want to be in that situation, and I don't want to be freaking chest to back with a bunch of people I don't know anyway. Just think about those things. I'm not telling people not to go do this stuff. It's just put yourself in a good position when you do that stuff. And have a plan with your family. Have some sort of communications plan. If you do get separated, if something does happen and you get scattered.
Meet at X.
Yeah, there's plenty of things out there, ways of texting, ways of system
Walkie-talkies.
Meshtastic is a thing that you
Oh, I saw that. That's pretty sweet.
Dude, that's cool.
Check it out.
Where you can communicate through radio. It's just it looks like a business card.
But it's encrypted, right?
You can encrypt it as text message. So I can text message my family. It's not going through the cellular network or nothing. So I can text everybody like, hey, meet me here, or go do this, do that, do this. It's going to work. Cell service is down, internet's down, whatever. It's going to freaking work. All right, what was your fourth one?
Procurement. Hunting, fishing, gathering. You got to know what you can eat and what you cannot eat.
That's true.
All right? Most people don't know that past the grocery store. Most people look at the weeds in their yard and don't know if most of them are edible and good for you. Yeah. I mean, that's a simple skill to learn.
Bacon don't come from the grocery store.
That's right.
That steak don't come from the grocery store.
How to process your own gain, farm to table. Grow a frickin' tomato, for crying out loud.
Eat a mater sandwich.
I'm telling you. Make your own bread. Like, try it. You're going to enjoy it a whole lot more than something you buy.
Yeah. And even if you're in an urban environment, you can do these things.
Absolutely. Crack a window. Go hunting. Go fishing. It's good for your soul. It's a good time, and it's a good skill to know. Yeah. And then take someone with you. Teach them. It's becoming fishermen, hunters, gatherers. We're all dinosaurs, man. Not far away from it being a lost skill.
Yeah, and others wanting to take it from us.
Yeah.
Crap ever hit the fan, they're going to be looking for somebody to feed them.
Yeah.
What happens when you put a little cricket on there?
But you learn a lot.
Keeps your kids out of trouble, too. Not many judges see kids come through their courtrooms with hunting and fishing licenses. So that's just a fact. Call it a coincidence if you want, but that's just a fact. Yeah. Get them onto something, keep them so busy and in love with it that they don't have time for trouble.
Yeah, thank God that's what I did. I mean, that was my upbringing, man. I could care less about going off and partying or getting into trouble.
You had to be up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I wanted to go hunting and fishing all the time. Purifying water and filtering water.
The right way.
Guys, a lot of people think they're doing it right, and they end up inadvertently having cross-contamination, and they still get sick, or they still get a parasite, or whatever. Like, seriously, we need water to survive. That's 3 days.
It's quicker when you're sick.
So, yeah, and when you're sick, and you can't keep fluids in, and you're running out of both ends, things go downhill really, really fast, and it doesn't take a lot.
No.
You ain't got to drink gallons of this stuff, dude. Like, you drink the right stuff, it's got the wrong stuff in it, you know what I'm saying? And getting ugly. There's plenty of products out there that work great. It's the user that screws things up sometimes. So be very cognizant of what you're doing, because it's a big deal.
Yeah.
When you're camping and stuff, we see all the movies, we see all the stuff on TV and things, the guy drinking out of the creek that's running or whatever, or the stream, which may be fine in some cases. And it is in some cases.
If you live in the 0.01% of the country that isn't all runoff water,
Yeah, you could be perfectly fine.
Make those mistakes now, not when you need to.
Legit fresh stream, or
you go to Fiji, you're set.
Yeah.
But if you're not in Fiji, learn it.
Try to be as close to an expert on it as you can. Have the right tools to do it, and know how to identify different things. The first key is find as clean, clear, moving water as possible. It's going to get you a little bit up above the curve of potential problems.
Nice little head start.
You got to do what you got to do, right? If it's a stagnant area, have proper tools to properly, get that purified. Ways to start a fire, to boil it, all the things. Obviously, there's that way to do it. But there's plenty of gear out there, like grails and things from Business Connect Adventure, like the
P&G,
the P4X filters, all those things. Use those things. Use them properly. Clean them properly. Flush them out properly. And you'll be good. But if you're not, be prepared for a little bit of world of hurt.
You'll know it.
Teach your family how to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
You want the filter to do the work. Fresh drinking water.
Let's see. Oh, cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
So as a dad, we got a lot. We got darts being shot at us from all different directions, right? Financial problems, raising kids, the relationship with your wife, the relationship with your buddies, the relationship at work, the relationship with your family that you're now technically a part of, but now you've got your own family, right? We got a lot of pressure on us, and I think us as men, a lot of men really internalize that until we crack. I mean, you see a lot of guys that just end up absolutely losing it. Marriages failing because of certain things. And, you know, the guy doesn't feel like his wife appreciates him and stuff like that. Let's face it, a lot of women.
Record high numbers, too.
A lot of women don't understand what men go through and the pressures that we feel, and we don't vocalize that. So
that's true, too.
You know, a guy gets a little strung out about something and goes off and has a little fling with some girl. Now his whole life has been ruined. His family's been separated and stuff like that. So
you lost it all. Keep it in your pants. All right.
A lot of it boils down to, if you could really sit these people down and have done that, a lot of it, I guarantee you, a lot of it boils down to they feel like they're unrecognized. Yeah. And the pressures that we have. So learning how to step back and go, okay, be stupid and make any quick
ain't that
decisions.
deep.
It's never that deep, guys. It is never that deep. All right.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Step back, man. Learn how to step back and say, okay, I'm gonna tackle one thing at a time here and handle it like a man. And if you need help, and if you feel like you're drowning, seek help. It's okay.
It's not weak.
It's not showing
It requires
weakness.
more strength to work on yourself than it does keeping it bottled up.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's plenty of people,
that's weak.
Men in this world that have offed themselves, so to speak, over stuff that, number one, nothing's worth that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
a couple conversations could have changed numerous people's lives.
Because there's a lot of stress in being a head of household and being a dad and being a provider, and it's a lot of stress. Okay, I'm 48 years old. I got 3 that are out of high school and moving on, doing their own things now. And when I look back at it, I'm like, oh man, what a ride, dude. Yeah. What a freaking ride. How did we get through that? It was because I had people to talk to, because, you know, I felt this stress. I talked to my dad. My dad was the most cool, calm, and collected dude I've ever seen in my freaking life. I think you could pile every freaking problem of anything on him, and somehow he
sorted it out.
Find somebody to talk to. You're not the Lone Ranger, I like to say when I'm talking
Gather
to people.
yourself with other like-minded men that are good character, good for you, not a bad influence. Iron sharpens iron. Yeah. All right. And if you don't have at least one person in your life holding you accountable, calling you out on your crap, and keeping it real with you, you are a dull blade. Yeah. And you are just going to keep down that road of getting duller and duller.
Honestly, I could probably say I've got, maybe some people call them the ride or dies.
Ride or dies, there you go.
I probably got 4 of them that are so solid that call me out on anything that's bullcrap of mine that I can talk to, that come to me when they have problems, because they don't act like they know it all, right?
Yeah, you got to return the favor too. You can't just be a user.
If you find you at least one, right? But don't use that friend term loosely, because if you really boil it down right now after this video, if you sit down and you say, okay, who can I call and say, hey dude, I need you right now, whether he's working, whether he's on the other side of the country, whatever, that would drop what he's doing right then and figure out whatever he's got to figure out to get to you. Who's that guy? If you got one, yeehaw, utilize it. If you don't, you need to find one. That is a friend. Okay?
You better be that for somebody else too.
Yeah.
It's not a one-way street.
Here's the other thing: the lone wolf survivor, right? The
one-man wolf
Jeremiah
pack.
Johnson of the world is bullcrap. Okay, the lone wolf will never survive. He won't. No. You got to have somebody, at least one. If you got a pack, yeehaw. And I ain't talking about it's got to be a dude that knows jujitsu and he was in the Marine Corps or Special Forces and he can do. Yeah, that's great.
That's Rambo.
But we ain't talking about that. We're talking about a solid man that could sit there. If it come to that point, you could cry on his shoulder, or he can slap you across the face and say, "Hey, dude, you need to wake up. You're screwing up right here, and it's going to cause this." And you have the fortitude to go, thank you for doing that. Yeah. Thank you for slapping me across the face, telling me I'm being an idiot and I need to wake up. If you don't have that, you need to find it. And you need to be glad you got it.
Amen.
I may not have a friend that slapped me across the face a couple times and told me I need to straighten up. And I appreciated it.
You probably deserved it.
I probably deserved it. My dad did it several times.
Good.
Daddy's got him another one.
Got him?
Daddy's on fire.
I'm telling you.
Get fit.
Yes, I was about
Get
to say that.
fit.
Have some sort of fitness. I'm not, look.
No Mr. USA.
We
Okay.
ain't talking about be freaking ripped and be
Yeah.
able to freaking run a freaking 6-minute mile. And
At least to the mailbox.
You know.
All right.
But, dude, if you're huffing and puffing going up the stairs,
You ain't doing it right.
come on, man. Listen, I know it sucks. I've had times where I've been grossly out of shape, and I am not the most in shape dude at all right now.
I am fit enough.
But understand that there's a time to step back and go, hey, man, I got to do something about this, and do something about it.
Yeah.
Whether that's walking, whether that's just going outdoors and getting some movement going, or changing your diet. I'm not saying you need to not eat pizza. You need
Baby steps.
Dude, cut down on the 3 bags of chips playing freaking video games, man. Play your video games and eat a freaking carrot, or don't eat it all. Think about these things, guys. Listen, we're all men here. Hopefully, sure, there's some ladies listening, going, yeah. My
ladies,
husband needs to listen to these
Ladies
guys.
can use this knowledge too.
If anything from this video you take away from it, what are they gonna do when you're not here? And
Hand it down.
How do you make yourself feel okay answering that question?
What's your mark? Were you just a average Joe,
Yeah.
or did you make an impact?
Let us know what you think down in the comments, and if you can remember
What did
the
we
one
miss?
or two that I forgot.
What did
let
we
me know.
miss?
Let us know in the comments. We should do a video on 5 things every woman should know.
That's right. I'm ready. I'll change my shirt.
I'm scared. Love you, mean it. Bye.